Do like hop in a sauna afterwards.
Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Hey, VC here. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna take you out on a training ride. Cause bro, my high-end fitness is falling off a cliff. Since Dirty Kansas, I haven't done any sort of training, right? I've been riding a little bit, then I had a knee injury and I took some time off the bike and I've been doing a lot of physical therapy and swimming a lot. I haven't been on a program. And so I told my coach, like, bro, it's time to get me back on track, get me back on a program, because I sort of feel lost. And my VO2 max, my high intensity intervals is just garbage. So this video is supported by Competitive Cyclist. They have a coupon code, which is VeganCycle15. It's good for 15% off your first purchase from Competitive Cyclist. But when they approached me, they were like, hey, what kind of ideas do you have? And I had thrown out this idea to take them to take some dudes to a waterfall, be an adventure ride, use like a camel pack and a front bag and all this stuff. But dude, I don't want to do an adventure ride. I've done a lot of adventure rides. It's time to get back into suffering and training and getting fast and strong. So today what we're using that Competitive Cyclist sells on their site is the new Wahoo Roam that's like colored and super dope. But here's what we're using it for, is that my Training Peaks account where my coach puts my workouts, when I get on the bike, it automatically loads the workout. So sometimes I'm like, oh dude, I'm gonna go for an easy ride. And then all of a sudden I turn it on and I'm like, shit, this is not an easy ride, you know? So, I mean, right now we've got 90-second VO2 max efforts, a bunch of them, and then micro bursts at 15 seconds. This is gonna hit the high end all day long, dude, and that's what we're looking for. It's a relatively short overall workout, about an hour and a half total, but a lot of the time is spent in zone 5 and 6, just full gas, bro. So I'm gonna take you through that, dude. We're gonna do a workout and we're gonna suffer. You're a champion of some sort, right?
Yeah, so I'm actually the current US paracycling national champion in the time trial.
What does paracycling mean?
So paracycling means everyone in the sport has a disability of some kind. So I actually have cerebral palsy on the left side of my body. It's hard to tell when I'm riding a bike, which is one of the reasons why I started riding a bike.
Yeah, dude, you look fit as hell, man. Like, that's so crazy.
Yeah, so I am a C4, which is like one of the highest functioning groups.
You know, this video and what I'm doing out here is intervals. You have a training pro. We were just talking about how you're trying to get it from your coach. I don't know if you can see, but my Wahoo has it all mapped out and in color. Because I'm a bossy boss. Oh, what about your?
It's nice.
Your lens. Well, what's it called?
Lesign.
Lesign.
Yeah. Well, it's not the most bougie unit, so it doesn't tell me what to do, but Training Peaks does. today I don't have intervals, but for instance, I may have like 5 by 10 minute intervals near threshold. So I know like the feeling of threshold and maybe the power I want to try to do. So then usually I go find a hill and I try to do 5 of them, 10 minutes long. And then in between, I'll rest like 8 or 10 minutes, really easy. And then when I'm done, I go home really easy.
So I only have 3 minutes of rest in between these intervals, and my power is slightly off the target, but I'm totally okay with that, as this is my first training session back in maybe a month or over a month. So I'm not stressing about it too much. Just want to try to get back into like the groove, right? The groove. What's hard is that we're going up. It keeps getting thinner and thinner, which means the power is going to be less and less. So I think after this next set, I'm probably going to turn around, go down a little bit, and then do it again. I'll tell you 100% that without this live workout view, I'm not finishing. Just like you have in your mind how many you're supposed to do, but if you have no feedback, if like you have no accountability, it's so easy to be like, I'm sure my coach told me 5 to 7, so I'll just go with 5. Like this, dude, they're there. You get them done. You get them done. How you feeling out here?
You know, it's pretty hot. I'm pretty sweaty, but it's always good to be outside.
It's really motivating to have you on my wheel. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
yeah,
it makes me realize that I'm not going fast.
That's another good like tip though. If you're with someone who's doing intervals and you don't have to do intervals, either stay on their wheel or let them do the intervals and meet up. Like, don't like half wheel them while they're trying to do their interval.
Okay, we have one more to go. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh boy. Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, dude, ice that knee.
So I brought the drone to get some cool shots, but it's like I don't want to drone when I have my backpack on, and we've been doing some workouts and stuff. And so I hid my drone in my backpack, but I've got like the most colorful, flamboyant backpack. So it's like, you got to make sure that it's hidden well. I don't think anyone's in this house, but if there is someone in the house, they're probably like, dude, why is this guy leaving his backpack in my driveway? Okay, red alert, dude. I'm going to talk about food for a second. But food is a big part of training. Yeah. And so when I get home, I always smash my smoothie. So what's in my smoothie? Hemp seeds. This has like 10 grams of protein per, serving, and then a bunch of omega-3s. I like getting these in. Then I also do a bunch of chia seeds. That has a bunch of omega-3s. Obviously, I throw in pods of SP2, which just has protein, iron, and B12. And, this alone, the SP2, I just really feel like that gets all my macronutrients that I need. And then also I like strawberries, blueberries, and then the wife put away the juice, but like just some like whatever guava juice. Then I threw in some cashew milk just to make it kind of creamy. But dude, so it's super delicious. It's delicious alone, okay, because of the juice. But then everything in it has real food, right? All of this is real food. None of this is a supplement. It's not like powdered anything. It's not some big jar of vegan powder, okay? It is fruit and seeds and algae. That's it, dude. Huge thanks to Competitive Cyclist for helping me make this video. And I mean, dude, cycling is whatever you want it to be, okay? So if you just want it to be a commuting type thing, you want to go from point A to point B, cool. If you want to compete, if you want to explore, if you want to exercise, it doesn't matter, dude. It's whatever you want to do. But I really do believe that the fitter you are, the more enjoyable cycling becomes. Just because, dude, like an hour climb becomes not a big deal, right? You're looking forward to it. Versus if you're not fit, it can be really like an hour climb's like dreading it. Wahoo has programs already on there on the computer. I mean, you can load your own stuff, you can make your stuff on training. It doesn't matter. Do some kind of training program, structured training program, like 3 weeks out of the year, like a little 3-week block, and that you'll see improvements, dude. Pretty big improvements, to be honest. So anyway, check out Competitive Cyclist. Use code VeganCycle15. It's only good on your first purchase. You know what I mean? But if you can't get it to work, give them a call because their customer service is really, really good, dude. They hooked a bunch of people up on the shoes that I did, and because Giro actually doesn't support that code or doesn't support discounts. So anyway, Competitive Cyclist honored that anyways. Hope you enjoyed me suffering. And Cody, dude, paracycling national champion, time trial champion. That was really cool riding with him. It's really cool. Not many people come up here, so that was really cool to get to do a workout with him. I'll probably ride with him later in this week. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna hang out with the family as always. Vegan Cyclist. You.